Namaste yogis, Jessica here with another down dog update video. Today I am going to go over my packing list for yoga festivals. I am going to Hanuman Festival in Boulder, Colorado, the middle of June. I'm super excited about it. I've never been to Colorado before or this festival, and I'm really looking forward to it. So let's get into what you need to pack for a yoga festival if you're going to any this year. Well, the most important thing is hydrate. So I've got myself that I've already been drinking a bottle of Fiji water. Love Fiji water. It's just so smooth, amazing. Love it. So grab yourself a bottle of water. If you want to use a reusable one, and maybe they'll have refill stations at the festival, that's always a good option as well. You can reuse this too throughout your time there, but I know if it gets too hot, sometimes people are a little iffy about plastic bottles. So feel free to grab a reusable one if you'd rather, but I'm partial to my Fiji water, so I'll probably take one of those along when I go. Another important factor, what to put on your feet when you're not on your yoga mat. I absolutely adore my Havaianas flip-flops. These are the most comfortable pair of plastic regular flip-flops I have ever owned, and you might be able to tell from the video they are getting rather worn. So it might be time to buy a new one, but if you haven't tried this brand of sandal, I know it's a little bit more pricey for a plastic sandal, but it's much more comfortable in my opinion. I absolutely love Havaianas, so definitely check those out. Pack your sandals if you already have a pair that you adore. And a more dressy pair, just in case you want to have something a little bit more stylish while you're at your festival. This is also my go-to pair of sandals that are kind of versatile because they could be, I could wear them with a sundress or a pair of shorts. So this pair of 9 West sandals that I have here, also, you could probably tell, have been worn to death. I've had them for a few years, and you know, when you find that pair of shoes that are just so comfortable and look amazing, you don't want to get rid of them. That is how I feel about these 9 West sandals. So I'd suggest a pair of flip-flops, a pair of sandals, and you're probably going to be out in the sun for at least some period of time. So I'm packing a Vino Natural Protection 100% naturally sourced sunscreen, the 50 SPF broad spectrum I have, and then also for the face. So I like to have the body and the face sunscreen as well. And this one is also 50, and it's sweat and water resistant up to 80 minutes. So you want to think about that if you're doing sweaty yoga practices. Get sweat and water resistant, or maybe paddleboard yoga. So you want to make sure that you have the right sunscreen so that way you're not damaging your skin while you're having an amazing time. Also important is deodorant. We want to smell fresh. I got this deodorant from Jason, Soothing Aloe Vera, which obviously is a great option. Have some aloe vera deodorant. So that's one option. If you don't have a good natural one, get that aluminum out of your deodorant. I also got my Soulful Essence spray that I want to take along to sanitize my mat throughout the day. If I'm sleeping somewhere else, sometimes people have a hard time doing that, sleeping in a bed that's not their own. So this is a really relaxing blend that you could spray on your sheets before you get into bed, and will help you to fall asleep. Also, we're going to be outside. I love nature, but I'm not a big fan of the bugs. So I have this Acacia Pure Essential Oils Bug Off Mist, and it's lemon eucalyptus. So I would definitely suggest getting one of these if it can come into focus, or you could even make your own. I'm pretty sure if you know how to do that, but you definitely want to avoid the bugs. I am slightly paranoid about this whole Lyme disease thing. It's really creepy and seemingly very popular. Not popular, but prominent. So anyway, hair warrior. You're going to be sweating. You want to make sure you have hydration for your hair so that way it still looks lovely when you go throughout your day and do all the rest of the things that you need to do. You're probably going to be doing more than one yoga class per day. So I would suggest grabbing one of these, heat activated, it's leave-in hydration hair treatment. and I would suggest that you grab one of those to take along so that way you can have your hair not dry out while you're doing your yoga practices. You might be wondering, what are you going to carry this stuff in? So I've packed 2 bags. I have this nice little cinch bag from Sattva. It's not extremely large, but I would have a yoga mat bag anyway, so I was thinking putting this on my back with my yoga mat bag over my shoulder, and that would be enough for me to take the essentials with me to the class. Or the other option, I want to just pack 2, so that way I have an option, is just the over-the-shoulder bag from Lululemon that I have. And this is nice because it has an extra pocket, so it allows me to have a little bit of separation if I want to put my chapstick, keys, ID, whatever in there. It snaps shut, which is nice. So this is a good like over-the-shoulder option, and then I can have my yoga mat bag. So I would suggest trying 2 different things. And along those lines, we have the chapstick. I have this one from Alba, and I would highly suggest an SPF of like 15 or higher, so that way your lips don't dry out and get sunburn as well. I don't know, everyone burns differently, so you know what you need. Also, you're going to want to probably put your hair up at some point if you have long hair like I do. And I love these bands because when you're not using them as a hairband, you can use them as a bracelet, which is awesome. So I have these 2 from Pura Vida, and they're really cute. I love them. They have little tags on them, which I thought was pretty cute as well. It definitely got me interested. So they're like tie-dye, which is cool, and then you can also use them to put your hair up if you are having a vigorous vinyasa practice and sweating bullets. And you can also bring a set of mala beads. These are one that I have, lotus flower seeds, and take them along. A lot of people might wrap them around their wrist for a bracelet, and then you can use them in your practice as well. And it's light to pack, so I would definitely go ahead and do that. Now getting into a little bit of the wardrobe, what to wear, assuming it's going to be pretty hot mostly all of the time. I picked out a few different things. One is the yoga shorts by Marika, that I like the pattern. The fabric is super soft. I really like how these feel. They're really comfortable, and so pack a nice comfy pair of shorts. And a bandeau top that I got here I find super cute. It's a little bit longer, and I'll try it on so that way you can see what it looks like when someone's wearing it. It has nice lacy straps that are also adjustable in the back. This is from Victoria's Secret. If it happens to be like a cooler day, I just packed a nice little long sleeve shirt that you might have seen me wear in a video before. I wore them for one of the Motivational Mondays. But the cool thing about it is it has an open back, so that way if it is a little bit warmer, you're not sweating. And this I actually found at Aeropostale, and I have to give them a thumbs up because I remember them being kind of a not very fashionable store at one point, and they've definitely stepped up their game, and I like a lot of the things I see when I go in there, which is cool. And the next thing is a yoga top that I actually got from Asics, and I was super excited to score this top from them because it is soft and comfortable. It has a really interesting pattern. I really liked how it looked, the geometric kind of pattern of it, and then just how it had this style at the bottom that looked really cool when you wear it. And then the back is what really sold me on it. I was like, oh, I love this strappy back style. So it also has a nice lining inside as well, but it's not like a padded tank. So I really like that as well. Like, grab a tank top, make sure you pack that. You never know what you'll be doing, and if you want to just relax in a non-yoga outfit, I have packed a couple of my new favorite bras from Free People, It doesn't look too fancy because it's really not. It's super basic, but it looks so cool. I will try one on so you can see it. It's pretty awesome. Talking about the strappy stuff that I'm obsessed with at this point, I got it in white and black. They didn't have a lot of other awesome colors, some kind of like grayish blue when I was there, but I figure these two are most versatile and wearable. So really cute how they're cinched in the center and have the awesome strap back. And in order to show that off, you need to have open back shirts. So the white shirt from Aeropostale might work well with that, or also this hardtail shirt, which has been very essential to my wardrobe for a few years now, and absolutely love this shirt. And it's a baggy one. It's, you know, it's not really sleeves, but a little bit because it's baggy. And here's the deal. The back is totally open. It has a huge hole in it. So that way, if you have any kind of cool back, you can show it off. So I really love that top. And also, it's summer, it's a festival. You never know if there is going to be a pool around or any such thing. So I'm packing a bikini. I love this really cool kind of like salmony pink color from Victoria's Secret, and I liked the strap, how that looks on the side. I thought was pretty cool. So I grabbed this bikini with a top. Matching isn't really in anymore, so I did unmatching styles, and this one is actually a little bit more of a bikini bandeau kind of top. And I thought there's the style of the sewing looked really cool with it. And then the back also was pretty neat because it has two straps. And I try to avoid anything too complicated with bathing suits just because if you're sunbathing, you might get weird lines or anything like that. So I figured this one was neat, but at the same time also wasn't too crazy. So it just has those two straps instead of one. And also the other thing I love about this, because I have a neck problem, is most bikinis you tie around your neck, and then I'm like having this pull on my neck for an extended period of time, and it feels super uncomfortable. So this is not one of those, which also sold me on it. It's just like a top, you know, so you just put it around shoulders, and it has adjustable straps, so that way you don't have to have any strain on your neck, which I wouldn't recommend to anyone, even if you don't have a neck problem. Lastly, oh, not quite lastly, almost lastly, is a dress. I love wearing dresses, and summer is the best time to wear the short little dresses. So I picked out this lovely lace dress that has been my favorite last summer, and I'm pulling it out again because I really liked it. It has a really cool, pretty, lacy back that you can kind of see, and it's by Poetry. So if you want to check out a cool spring summery colored dress, that might be something you'd want to wear one afternoon or night while you're at the festival, so don't forget to pack something cute like that. And next is the essential yoga mat. I am flying there and I need to pack something light, so I grabbed this Manduka mat that is paper thin. And purple is my favorite color, so that is what I will be rolling up and rolling out at the festival. And I would suggest you grab something light, unless you're really conveniently close by and you don't mind carrying around a heavier mat. Then something padded might be easier for you, and that's completely fine. Now, for yoga festivals, we all know the fun part is hula hooping. So I grabbed one of my hula hoops that I make actually on my website yogidance.com for my kids yoga program, and if you want to go check one out, you can. This one is fun and flashy because I put some really cool hologram tape on it. So as you can see here, we've got some leopard and some hologram tape, and it's a lot of fun to hang out at the festivals and hula hoop. So if you want to bring one of your own, you can do that. I also have one that lights up too, so at night that would be really cool. So if you have a light up hula hoop, or you think that would be the kind of hula hoop that you'd want to have, feel feel free to get it. I mean, I think it's really cool, but at the same time, I barely ever use it, unfortunately, just because it's like, when am I out hula hooping at night? Not often enough, I guess. So anyway, and then if you're using it during the day, it just looks like a white hoop, so it's not cool. But anyway, those are the yoga festival basics that I would suggest you make sure to take when you start packing for your yoga festival. If I forgot anything or if there's anything that you take, feel free to let everyone know. I'm really curious what you guys like to take to yoga festivals. This was just a very brief overview of a few things that I wanted to point out. There's definitely more stuff that you want to pack for your yoga festival, but don't make it too complicated. We're just going for the practice anyway. So thanks so much for watching. Subscribe for more great videos, interviews, reviews, etc. I have great stuff coming your way. And make sure to follow me and connect on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Tumblr, and Instagram. I am looking forward to connecting with you guys there as well. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day and an awesome time at the Yoga Festival if you end up going, and maybe I'll see you there. Namaste.